In the world of boxing, where power often overshadows precision,
This is the only sport where you can kill a man and get paid for it at the same time. It's legal.
there comes once in a generation a fighter who redefines the art of movement. Oleksandr Usyk, the boy from Simferopol, the man who would master the dance of destruction. From humble beginnings on the Crimean Peninsula, Usyk rose not only to conquer titles, but to inspire a nation. A son of Ukraine, fighting not just for glory, but for his people, his family, and his homeland under attack. This is the story of Oleksandr Usyk, the soldier, the showman, and the scientist of the sweet science. Born on January 17, 1987 in Simferopol, Crimea, Usyk's journey didn't begin in boxing. It began on the football pitch. He trained at the academy of SC Tavria. But destiny had other plans.
Я очень счастлив и я очень жду субботы, потому что я очень соскучился за боксом.
I'm very feel.
Around the age of 15, he switched to boxing, discovering the discipline that would shape his life. Years later, he graduated from the Lviv State University of Physical Culture, armed not just with education, but with purpose.
Alexander, I gotta ask you, how are you feeling right now?
I feel.
In the amateurs, he built an extraordinary record, 335 wins, 15 losses, claiming World Championship gold in 2011 and Olympic gold in London 2012. The boy from Simferopol had become the pride of Ukraine.
Yeah, well, I feel great. I'm actually shocked at the moment because I was, trailing behind 3 points in the first round. Although I didn't actually felt any hits. That was a bit weird.
In 2013, Usyk turned professional under K2 Promotions. He climbed the ranks fast, outclassing every opponent with precision, IQ, and rhythm that felt more like choreography than combat. By 2016, he defeated Krzysztof Kowalski to win the WBO cruiserweight title.
The new WBO cruiserweight champion of the world, Oleksandr Usyk.
But he wasn't satisfied. He wanted them all. This documentary is brought to you by Playzone Media. In 2018, the World Boxing Super Series became his stage. He faced Marco Huck, Bridis, and Murat Gassiev. The best of the best. Each fight tougher than the last, but Usyk's composure never wavered.
Athletes with perfect records and championship belts. And still, both men punching right up until the final bell. What a fantastic contest we have just witnessed.
Oleksandr Usyk.
Against Gassiev, he put on a masterclass, jabbing, feinting, flowing like water.
He's still undefeated, and now the undisputed cruiserweight champion of the world, Oleksandr.
When the final bell rang, Oleksandr Usyk stood alone, the undisputed cruiserweight champion of the world.
Just made fistic history by becoming the first undisputed cruiserweight champion of the four-belt era.
All 4 belts, one name, one face. November 2018, Manchester, England. Tony Bellew, Britain's warrior, promised to shock the world.
And let him juggle the balls, let him do his crazy dances. He looks great. But mate, I'm going to punch him in the face with everything I've got on Saturday night.
Usyk, the traveling champion, entered enemy territory. Early rounds, Bellew's timing was sharp, his right hand finding moments of success. But Usyk's pressure was relentless. He adjusted, corner by corner, breath by breath. By the 6th, the movement had worn Bellew down. The jab stung, the hooks landed, the air thickened. Then, in the 8th, a left hook from nowhere. Bellew crumbled. It was over. Usyk retained every belt and closed the cruiserweight chapter in devastating fashion. The king was ready for the land of giants. October 2019, Chicago. Usyk's first fight at heavyweight. Across from him stood Chaz Witherspoon, bigger, heavier, stronger, but size didn't matter.
I'm willing to go in there and mix it up with him. I know I can punch, and I know one punch can change a fight, you know.
From the first bell, Usyk controlled the rhythm. Light on his feet, sharp with his jab, playing chess while Witherspoon played checkers.
By Usyk on Witherspoon, sometimes that's just going to be enough to fluster your opponent.
By round 7, Witherspoon's corner saw enough. They retired their fighter.
A stoppage for Usyk.
Usyk had arrived in the heavyweight division. Quietly, efficiently, ominously. 1 year later came Derek Chisora, the brawler, the bulldozer.
15 stone 7 1/4 for Oleksandr Usyk. 15 stone 7 1/4.
This is the first time he's going to get hit by a heavyweight, and you never know, he might not take to it, you know. So, a lot of questions, a lot of answers are going to be answered when Usyk steps in the ring with Derek Chisora.
People telling me I'm holding the golden key to the pearly gates, to the rich and famous, apparently. But I'm happy to hold those keys. You shall not pass.
Usyk had only one heavyweight fight under his belt, a win over Chaz Witherspoon. Good performance, yes, but fans weren't convinced. He needed a real test, a dogfight. And that test came in the form of one man, Derek "War" Chisora.
Saturday night, trick or trick. We're gonna trick or trick on the Ukrainian guy, and we're gonna bust him up.
London, October 2020. From the opening seconds, Chisora charged like a storm. Hooks to the body, overhands to the head, pure chaos. Usyk absorbed, analyzed, adapted. By round 4, he began to find his rhythm. His feet danced, his jab dictated. By round 8, the tide had fully turned. Chisora's aggression slowed. Usyk's accuracy didn't. 12 rounds of relentless control later, Usyk had his hand raised. He had survived the test and proved he could outthink the big men as well as outbox them.
Heavyweight champion Oleksandr Usyk.
September 25th, 2021. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. 68,000 fans roaring under the London sky. Anthony Joshua, the man who had conquered legends. Vladimir Klitschko. Alexander Povetkin. Joseph Parker. And avenged his loss to Andy Ruiz Jr. with a masterclass performance in the rematch. Joshua stood as the face of heavyweight boxing, the power, the presence, the pride of Britain. And across from him stood Oleksandr Usyk.
Anthony, how are you? I'm coming for you. Anthony.
The smaller man, the underdog, the technician. Many doubted him.
The size is going to play a big factor in this fight.
I think so.
After the Chisora fight, critics questioned whether his movement and finesse could survive the storm of a true heavyweight champion.
For me, the size and power advantage of Anthony Joshua will pay dividends in the rounds 9 to 12. That's my prediction. It'll stop him late in the fight.
I'm still convinced, as you said all along, you believe that Joshua will knock Usyk out.
I do. I do believe he will. I think it's going to be a very tough fight. Usyk's a pound for pound great. I believe AJ's going to do it.
A tough fight, but I think Joshua is going to probably win.
I think Joshua, mid to late stoppage. It'll be good to see how Anthony Joshua comes out.
But when the bell rang, history began. From the opening round, Usyk's southpaw stance and unorthodox rhythm confused Joshua. His footwork, fluid. His defense, flawless. He slipped, pivoted, and landed that sharp left hand with surgical precision. In round 3, Joshua felt the sting. By round 9, his face wore the story of Usyk's accuracy and pace. And in the 12th, the smaller man commanded the ring. With the fight nearing its conclusion, Usyk unleashed volume of punches, landing 29 in the 12th round. This relentless assault left Joshua reeling, unable to mount a significant counterattack.
All 3 scores go to the winner by unanimous decision. And new heavyweight champion of the world,
Usyk for the first time became the unified heavyweight champion of the world. This victory was more than just a win. It was a historic achievement. Usyk became only the 3rd boxer in history, following Evander Holyfield and David Haye, to secure world titles in both the cruiserweight and heavyweight divisions.
Where does Usyk fit in the heavyweight pitch now, in that top 3, top 5, Johnny?
Well, he's nudged himself right in there, without a doubt. So now the argument is, you know, he's nudged number in Anthony Joshua. So now you're thinking, does he beat the likes of Wilder? Does he beat the likes of Fury? Does he beat the likes of Dillian White? We don't know, because it's all different styles that make different fights. Yeah. And as I said, physically.
With all due respect, not necessarily. He's just a lot lighter, so the pace, he's got a good pace, but he still gets hit. You know, he gets hit a lot, and in the rematch, he'll just learn how to hit him more and be more concussive with our punch selection.
Oleksandr Usyk shocked the world. In front of 60,000 fans at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, the Ukrainian maestro outclassed Anthony Joshua, taking his belts, his momentum, and perhaps his aura.
He proved all the doubters wrong. It's only his 3rd fight at heavyweight, and he took on the best in the world, and he put on a masterclass. So full credit to the guy.
I mean,
Great fight, enjoyed it. I thought AJ could have started a lot stronger, got going earlier. He's bigger, he's got more reach. What is he, 19 pounds heavier? He's got the reach and the height advantage, but Usyk's a quality operator. Usyk's not going to just...
Usyk didn't just win, he dominated. In the days that followed, questions flooded in.
You've got to give credit to Usyk. It was a brilliant performance. And he enters into the pantheons of the greats who've come up from cruiserweight to heavyweight, and it's a brilliant steal that he's done tonight.
He didn't do enough, he didn't close him down enough, he didn't apply enough pressure, he didn't hurt him enough. Well, he did hurt him, but after he hurt him, he just didn't jump on him, so...
Was Joshua exposed? Did he fight the wrong fight? Could he ever reclaim his titles? But this story wasn't finished. From that night forward, Joshua disappeared from the spotlight. Back to the gym, back to the grind. He changed trainers, he studied the tapes, and he promised revenge. Now, months later, the stage is set once again. Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, neutral ground. The belts are on the line. So is pride, legacy, and redemption.
Usyk teeing off on him, really. It was bad, but we know that tactically AJ got it totally wrong.
And finally, do you believe that Anthony Joshua can knock out Oleksandr Usyk on August the 20th?
You know what? That's what we're training for, and I think he's very capable of it. He's got the power, he's got the strength, so I think that's what we're training to do, definitely.
For Joshua, it's more than a rematch. It's a chance to reclaim his identity. For Usyk, it's another opportunity to prove that skill conquers size and that his reign is no accident. He needs to prove to the boxing world that his first fight win wasn't a fluke. The world is watching. The heavyweight division holds its breath. Because this is where legacies are rewritten. Usyk versus Joshua, the rematch.
It's Joshua in the dressing room. Let's have a clean match, okay? Good luck. God bless you.
From the opening bell, Usyk's rhythm was poetry in motion, feints, head movement, precision. Joshua came with a new plan. Patient, disciplined, targeting the body, cutting the ring. But Usyk's footwork, still untouchable. Every time Joshua stepped forward, Usyk slipped away, countering with sharp combinations that painted the story of the night.
There it is again. Goes back downstairs with the left hook. Uppercut to the body. Oh,
by the middle rounds, the war had erupted. Joshua landed heavy hooks to the ribs, finally finding success. Round 9, his best of the night. He pinned Usyk to the ropes, unleashed fury, and for a brief moment, the British giant looked ready to reclaim the throne.
Throwing those left hooks high and low, now making it rough. Very rough, and he'll be warned for a hammer fist there, I think, on the inside, but not for long. Last round of the fight in that last round, Brantley Johnson.
Round 10, Usyk turned the tide. Lightning fast jabs, precise left hands, relentless movement. Joshua looked stunned, drained, as Usyk dominated the championship rounds with pure heart and superior skill.
From Usyk, punches raining in from the Ukrainian champion. Before he was a champion, he was a warrior, and he's acting like one right here. He wants to put an exclamation point on this fight. The final moments of our main event has Oleksandr Usyk held on to those titles.
115 to 113 for Oleksandr Usyk. And Victor Feschenko scores it 116 to 112 for the winner by split decision. And still the unified heavyweight champion of the world from Ukraine, Oleksandr Usyk.
Oleksandr Usyk had once again outclassed Anthony Joshua, defending his WBA, WBO, IBF, and IBO heavyweight titles. And as Usyk raised his hand, tears in his eyes, he didn't just defend his belts. He defended the pride of a nation at war, a symbol of courage, intelligence, and unbreakable spirit. Oleksandr Usyk, still the champion of the world, still the master of movement, still the man who made heavyweight boxing look beautiful.
I'm very happy.
After Usyk's win against Joshua, the world applauded his heart and skill. But as celebration echoed through Kyiv and beyond, another voice thundered across the sea. Within hours, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury, had stormed social media.
Hi guys, Tyson Fury here, aka the Gypsy King. I just seen Joshua lose for the second time to Usyk, out of his depth. However, England has been relieved of its belts yet again, as usual. But there is a remedy and a solution that I can suggest. If you want those belts back, then send in the Gypsy Barbarian of England. Come on! Send me in. I will relieve the Ukrainian Dosser of his belts like I did the last Ukrainian Dosser.
The showman was back, loud, unpredictable, and impossible to ignore. This was the man who dethroned Vladimir Klitschko, who went to war with Deontay as the lineal heavyweight champion of the world. Fury, awkward, elusive, and dangerous. Not long after, Fury would go on to defeat Chisora in emphatic fashion before 60,000 roaring fans at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. In true Fury fashion, he didn't wait for the dust to settle. He called out Usyk, who was seated ringside, igniting the fire for what fans knew would be a historic showdown.
Usyk! You're next, little bitch! You're next! You are next! Me and you, soccer next! Me and you! You getting it, little soccer! Rabbit! Pussy!
As anticipation grew, the world became divided. Some believed the true test of Usyk's brilliance would be Tyson Fury. Others dismissed his chances against the 6'9" giant.
Usyk's probably the most technical, but it's going to be a good fight, you know. Hope my Gypsy King all the way.
Usyk, unanimous decision, 12 rounds.
Many argued that this was the one puzzle the Ukrainian maestro might never solve.
This guy in Usyk is a tremendous fighter, and a lot of people making him pound for pound #1 or the best heavyweight in the world. But with Tyson, I believe he's the best heavyweight of his generation.
I would probably put Fury at #1 because he's been a heavyweight longer.
For fans, this was more than just a fight. It was a clash of philosophies, a battle of wills, and a collision of legacies. One man fought for mastery, the other for dominance.
Out cold, sausage! Rabbit! And you two promoters are going to be working for me as bag carriers.
We will see, yeah.
Ahead. Will Tyson Fury engage? Yes, he will.
By May 2024, the stage was set. Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, the new epicenter of world boxing. Weeks of press tours, bold predictions, and mind games came to an end as both men finally stepped into the ring. From the opening
To the winner by split decision from Ukraine, Oleksandr Usyk. He's done it! Now, the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world.
history was written. By split decision, Oleksandr Usyk was crowned the first undisputed heavyweight champion of the four-belt era, the first since Lennox Lewis to unify the division.
It's a big opportunity for me, for my family, for my country. Slava Ukraini!
The smaller man had conquered the Colossus. The technician had outclassed the Titan. And in doing so, Oleksandr Usyk carved his name forever into the history of boxing. The world watched with anticipation. Months after Oleksandr Usyk dethroned Tyson Fury to become the first undisputed heavyweight champion of the four-belt era, the stage was set for redemption. Fury promised revenge, louder, bolder, and angrier than ever.
I believe I won that fight. I believe he won a few of the rounds, but I won majority of them. And I believe it was, what can you do? One of them things, decisions in boxing. We both put on a good fight, best we could do. And you know, his country's at war, so people are siding with the country at war, but make no mistake.
This time, he vowed, would be different.
Just the record, I'm going to absolutely annihilate this on Saturday night. No retirement, I'm cleaning them all out, and he's going to be first. Rabbit's face.
The first fight had shaken the world. For the first time in 2 decades, the heavyweight division had an undisputed king, and his name was Oleksandr Usyk. But for Tyson Fury, defeat was an unfamiliar taste, bitter, burning, and unacceptable. As the months passed, Fury went silent, disappearing from the spotlight that once defined him. He returned to camp leaner, sharper, and dead serious. Gone were the jokes and theatrics. In their place stood a man obsessed with reclaiming what he had lost.
I just think he has the IQ that Tyson Fury won't be able to keep up and withstand as time or rounds go on.
I think Oleksandr Usyk will probably knock Tyson Fury out this time.
No result would really surprise me, but yeah, I'll still go with Usyk.
No doubt he'll avenge that loss.
Usyk, meanwhile, trained with quiet conviction. The first undisputed heavyweight champion of the four-belt era wasn't chasing validation. He was defending legacy. A warrior of faith and discipline. By December 2024, Riyadh once again became the epicenter of world boxing. Press conferences crackled with tension. Fury promised destruction. Usyk promised silence.
What do you remember about that left hand in round 9?
It was perfect.
But you had your little chance to knock me out, didn't you? Couldn't do it.
You too have chance.
Clean shots on the chin.
Okay.
No
okay,
canvas touch.
Yeah.
You're in the rematch.
Okay.
The air was thick with prophecy and doubt. Many believed Fury's adjustments, his size, his renewed hunger would be too much this time.
So Tyson, that physicality, that size, that weight, that boxing ability, you should do that by boxing on the front foot, but be smart. Because AJ did the same thing. You know, we tried to outbox him, outsmart him the first fight, outsmarted himself. Second fight, thought I'm going to jump on him. And it made, even though it was a better fight, he made it an easier fight for Usyk. And that's what Tyson will do as well. So Tyson's got to be smart about what he does. He's a clever boxer that's been able to get away with it and neglecting his boxing ability. So now he has to depend on all that experience, all that boxing ability, that boxing brain he's got to beat him.
From the opening bell, Fury came forward with purpose, using his size, pressing on the inside, leaning on Usyk to sap his energy. The Gypsy King looked sharper, more disciplined, mixing body shots with his trademark feints and taunts. By the fourth round, his timing returned, slipping Fury's jab, countering with precision left hands that snapped Fury's head back. The middle rounds turned into a chess match at high speed. Fury tried to impose his will. Usyk kept slicing through the gaps with surgical accuracy, Midway through the fight, the tempo changes. Usyk starts to find angles, darting in and out, tagging Fury to the body and head. Fury answers back. A big right hand in round 6 shakes Usyk, and the crowd roars. It's turning into a chess match with violence. In round 8, Usyk rallies, landing clean combinations that snap Fury's head back. But the Gypsy King fires back immediately, refusing to be bullied. Both men dig deep, trading momentum round after round. His feet never stop moving. His punches never stop coming. Every second counts. When the final bell rang, both men raised their arms, each believing he had done enough. But once again, the scorecards told the truth.
Still undefeated, still reigning heavyweight champion.
By split decision, Oleksandr Usyk retained his crown, cementing his legacy as one of the most complete boxers of the modern era.
Usyk, well done on tonight. Well done on tonight. God bless. I want my revenge for the robbery in last time. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Where's Frank? Make it happen.
Mr. Excellency. Your Excellency. Make me fight with Daniel Dubois. Thank you so much.
From their first encounter in August 2023, the rivalry between Usyk and Dubois had been charged with post-fight controversy and unfulfilled promise. At Tarczyński Arena in Wrocław, Poland, Usyk secured a 9th-round knockout, but the victory was shadowed by accusations of a low blow that rocked the champion in round 5. Dubois vowed revenge.
I mean, it's really hard to see from that angle right there, but it does.
A low blow. TNT had it that they felt it was a legal low blow, but the general consensus is from the team that you guys don't feel that way.
No, I didn't think that was a low blow. I thought that landed, and I've been treated out of victory tonight, but, you know.
After capturing the IBF title and demolishing 4-year-old Brit declared he would not be denied again.
The acting you did that night, you've heard of the Oscars, right? The Emmys. You should be given an Oscar for the performance. You conned the referee, you conned us, you conned the boxing world. I've always maintained that, and I'll still maintain it. You pride yourself as a God-fearing man. Thou shalt not lie in the name of God. So I want to question, what kind of God do you worship?
The rematch was set for July 19th at Wembley Stadium in London, a city that had watched Dubois rise, and a venue with symbolic weight for the Ukrainian champion as well.
Remember to protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves now, man. You're boxing at the bell. God bless you both. Touch gloves, guys. Touch them. Let's go. Let's go.
Wembley, where Cooper nearly stunned Clay, when Froch knocked out Groves, when AJ...
From the opening bell, Usyk made his intention clear. He used his jab to establish control, his southpaw footwork dancing and disrupting Dubois' rhythm. Dubois, mindful of his power edge, pressed forward early, but found few clean openings. In round 3, Dubois had one of his better moments, landing heavier shots and making the fight competitive. Then came round 5, the defining chapter. Usyk unleashed a perfectly timed overhand right that floored Dubois. The Brit got to his feet, but then a sweeping left hook landed flush and the fight was over. Punch statistics confirmed the dominance. Usyk landed 57 of 153 punches, 37.3% accuracy, while Dubois landed just 35 of 179, 19.6%. In doing so, Usyk reclaimed the undisputed heavyweight championship and became a multiple-time undisputed champion, a feat rare in boxing's modern era.
Это уже старое или еще нет? 38, it's a young guy. Remember. 38, it's only start.
In a sport ruled by power, one man reminded the world that boxing is an art. Oleksandr Usyk didn't just beat champions, he decoded them. Every jab, every feint, every step, perfectly calculated. From the Olympic stage to undisputed glory, he proved that intelligence can conquer size and heart can overcome power. In a world where fighters boast and roar, Usyk smiles and drops lines that no one really understands. Yet everyone remembers.
I'm Phil. I'm very Phil.
Alexander, I gotta ask you, how are you feeling right now?
I'm Phil.
And now, he's added another one to his legendary collection.
Don't push the horses.
Don't push what?
Don't push the horses.
I need a translator.
Whatever that means. Just accept it. Because when it comes from the undisputed king, you don't question it. You just feel it.
I'm very happy, you know.